I look like a princess. Yay. I love looking like a princess. Okay, let's do it. It's wedding season, and so I thought I would share my favorite things that we did to save money for our wedding. Kendall and I just celebrated our 4-year wedding anniversary, and I'm feeling reminiscent. So let's take a look back at what we did. One of the things I love the most about our wedding is how we managed to pull off something so beautiful on a tight budget. Kendall and I were both students at the time, working part-time, multiple jobs, trying to save for this event, and I think we did a really great job. Now, this was 4 years ago and in South Africa, so it might be a little different for you, but the idea is still the same. Weddings are not about spending money, and they're not about showing off for family, and they are not about the prettiest dress in the ball. Weddings are about a commitment that you make to each other before God and before your communities for life. And I think that should be the core of everything. Everything else is just a pretty party, and you can enjoy that pretty party, but it doesn't have to rob you. You know? Where are we going?
To see the venue.
You have to probably say that louder.
We have to see the venue!
So we have to be at the venue before 12 because they are having a wedding at 12, and it is currently 11:24. So
no, it's not. It's 11:35.
It's 11:35. So
it's gonna take us
23 minutes to get there. So we'll have 2 minutes to look at the venue. We're not gonna make it. So we're here and someone's getting married, so we're gonna sneak around to see if we can see our venue. Very sneaky, but we are allowed. Oh dear. Oh, there's no ramp. There's no step there. Okay. We are gathered here today. It's really pretty. And there's heaters, so it'll be warm. There's a sound system here for you to hook up to. Yeah, I think so. And this is where the food will be. It's locked.
What?
Yeah. Oh, this venue really can hold like a lot, hey? No queues at my wedding. No queues. Think back out before we get caught. So we've seen the venue and we love it. It's just as beautiful as it looks online. Probably more. The garden especially is stunning. So we're gonna book it really quickly while we're driving home.
Are you happy?
Yes. We booked our venue.
And we booked it?
It's booked.
Oh, nice.
It's all really real now. Still sure you want to marry me?
Yes.
Okay. I love you. Probably the thing you'll spend the most money on for a wedding is the venue. This usually includes the food, obviously the location, blah blah blah. We considered multiple options for the venue. We looked at doing it at our church. We looked at doing it at our friend's beautiful estate, but our church was ugly. And the estate, like just the rental toilets to have for the estate, and we'd have to do everything, added up so quickly that it actually wasn't worth it, and we weren't going to save any money in the end. So we got married at a beautiful venue. A few things that we loved about our venue, which was really great, is we paid just by cost of head. So we had to have a certain number of people, but you pay per person. So we didn't have to pay like a set fee for any of the rooms that we were using. It included quite a lot of things. It included the DJ for the night. It included a wedding coordinator on the day of the wedding, and then it included the bridal suite to get ready, and then also to stay in the night, and included breakfast the next day. And they were really sweet because we're leaving super early in the morning to go to the airport, and they actually prepared a breakfast basket for us to take with us because we were missing the actual main breakfast of the morning. How we saved money was we got married during COVID, which obviously you can't do, but we also got married in winter, off season, and on a Monday, and that cut our costs drastically. So, tip number 1. The second most expensive thing is probably the wedding dress. I did go wedding dress shopping.
This one. Should I try it on?
You can't try every one of them on, Shaylin.
Quickly, because it's very itchy. Very itchy.
This is just off the shelf.
Oh, I see.
And it has pockets, eh?
Oh, it does not.
It does.
I do not like it at all.
I am a cupcake. I am a bowl of whipped cream.
Cupcake I am.
Wow. Look at this. I know. It's really flattering.
It's like a whole beautiful waist. This is my favorite so far, actually.
Yeah. The lighting is horrendous.
Oh, is it? Gosh, you'd have to get there like 3 hours early just to put the dress on.
Yeah.
I feel like a 50-year-old woman.
Yeah, no, this is aging you.
Yes, we love a dress with pockets. Out of all of the dresses we tried on, there were 2 that I really liked. The one just didn't really feel like me. And the other one was a pretty dress. I actually think this might be my favorite.
Yeah.
I could walk down the aisle in this.
Yeah.
But so the dress costs 20,000 Rand. They have a promotion on at the moment where you can get the dress for 16,000 Rand. That promotion is valid for 7 days. But he also offered me a special discount for today only, which is 14,000 Rand for the dress. The last one, our favorite. But I think I'll just design my own. I am so grateful. My friend is a couture designer, and we had been talking about designing my own dress. Being able to be involved in every single part of the process of the dress, from the design to the fabric shopping to every single try on and adjusting the dress the way I want it to. It's very funny to be trying on this dress in white. It's so ironic.
No. Let's keep you.
Oh, it feels so royal. I got to create a dress that her and I are both so proud of. I love the fact that it is unique and that it is a standout dress, and it really is so on brand for me. This dress was just everything that I was and still am. It holds all of the values that I hold to. It's very symbolic for me, and I just think it was the most stunning thing against the dry grass winter background of our venue. I mean, just look at the details. And can I just shout out to Preference, who made my dress? She is an angel. The lace that we chose had these really big beads on them, and I really didn't like the beads, but I did want something. And she picked off every single bead of every single bit of lace on my dress and hand sewed on tiny shiny beads just to add back some of that shimmer. She added lace to my wrists, to the edge of my dress, to the edge of my cape. I was absolutely blown away by this beautiful dress, and I ended up needing to have my dress adjusted quite a bit just before my wedding, and she totally accommodated me. I know she spent sleepless nights working on my dress, and if you're watching, I love you. Thank you so much. Your work is just one of my favorite things about my wedding. Number 3 probably is your photographer. This is the one thing that we did not skimp on. We had a photographer in mind that we absolutely loved. We booked her as soon as we knew we were getting married. But how we saved is that we talked down how many photos we wanted, for how long we wanted the photographer. We had her for the minimum amount of time that she would do for a day. We just had one photographer. We decided to skip the videographer. Just felt like being on camera would make everything feel very staged, especially because we're both like in the YouTube space. And also our photographer included an engagement shoot, so we didn't pay separately for an engagement shoot. So yeah, that's how we saved on the photographer. Our wedding really was a community effort, and so it was one of my favorite things to have so many people play parts in our wedding. I'm going to call tip number 4 gifts. We were gifted quite a lot of the things that you would normally pay for your wedding, instead of getting monetary gifts or instead of getting things for your registry. Like, one of the things we got gifted was my bouquet. I had a friend reach out and say that she would love to pay for something for my wedding, and I asked her if she'd be interested in just doing my bouquet. My only request was that I got a protea, and she ended up making my bouquet and my bridesmaids beautiful bouquets, and my bouquet was so stunning. I loved it so much. I dried it out and I kept it in my home up until we had to immigrate.
I don't know if it's...
I'm not even meant to put on my YouTube face.
Throwing it away was one of the saddest things I ever had to do, but there was just no way that it was going to be able to store or to travel with me. I love that bouquet. And I love that gift. I also had a friend gift me my makeup. I had a friend gift me the basket for my flower girl to throw petals down the aisle. I had a friend gift me the little bride robe that I wore during getting dressed. It was just a cute little touch that I didn't want to spend money on, and I'm glad I didn't have to. My mom gifted me my nails and my hair on the day. My hairdresser gifted me these beautiful hair clips that I wore. My dad gifted us a beautiful ride to the airport in a Bentley, I think. All the men are screaming. Fifthly, favors. Our gift favors to everyone were these little boxes of sweets that were gifted to us by Kendall's family. My mother-in-law gifted us these beautiful blankets as gifts for all of the older people in our venue, because we were getting married in winter. And it was just such a lovely gift that people had in their homes afterwards. My father-in-law gifted us our invitations. He is a designer and he made such beautiful invitations. He designed what is now our logo, I guess. And he had little wax seals made in it and everything. And it was just so beautiful and well done, and we're really grateful for that, because those can be quite expensive as well. And then my mom crocheted shawls for all of my bridesmaids, which was so magical. So those are all things we did not have to pay for, which is amazing. And that way also a lot more people felt really involved in our wedding, and it felt more like a community wedding, which was really cool, because I think that's what they were supposed to be always. The next one would probably be decor. I cannot believe how much this stuff costs. Like, it is crazy. We DIY'd everything. See, what I really like is white, but with lots of different textures.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the texture that makes it interesting to look at. So I was thinking like everything is white except for like a little bit of green. My friend who worked at a restaurant, she started saving up all of these wine bottles for me. We painted every single wine bottle white, and I just bought the candles that go in the wine bottles. I found this TikTok of origami butterflies, and I spent months origaming butterflies. My bridesmaids helped, Kendall helped, everyone helped. We had hundreds of butterflies hanging from strings all over the venue, all over our table. And then I cut out these little butterflies and sprinkled those over the table. For the name tags, I just took pegs and I stuck one of the little butterflies on there and wrote everyone's name. And I attached that to a bingo card that I designed. I just designed this in Canva and had it printed out and then put it on some nice card, and people got to play bingo and they won a prize, and it was a really nice icebreaker. For the tables, we got eucalyptus. So my friend actually had a eucalyptus tree in her garden, and so on the day of the wedding we just went up there with some scissors and just cut down a bunch of eucalyptus, and we put that all over the tables. And then the flowers on the tables were actually from my kitchen tea, which I had the day before, so people who were traveling up could still be a part of the kitchen tea. And then we just took those flowers and repurposed them for the wedding. So I did not spend any money on flowers, which is crazy for a wedding. Some of the other ways we save money is while we were getting our couple photos done, we decided not to do like entree eats. That can just add a huge extra cost. We decided to cut the cake first, and everyone got to have cake, and then they went into the hall and had starters, and they got to play this our guest bingo before we even came in. So that worked out really nicely. So no one was bored and no one was hungry, but we got to enjoy the time that we needed for our photos. A little hack for you there. I had a friend bake my cake and cupcakes. We had just a small cutting cake, and then we had a whole table of cupcakes, enough for everyone. And we made, I made a lot, and then she ended up making even more to fill it. But just like white fondant, which you can buy at any grocery store, you just roll it out really thin and you just cut it out with a butterfly cutter. And she ended up charging me literally nothing for my cake and cupcakes. It was mostly a gift. I just covered the cost really of the ingredients. And it is literally one of the best cakes I'd ever eaten. I was so sad that this was all I got of that cake. I went back afterwards. I was like, I need more cake, and it was completely gone. Obviously, everyone really loved it. I made the seating chart. This is probably the thing I liked least of everything that we did. Everything else I'm really proud of. Our seating chart ended up changing quite a few times, and so it was very, very last minute, and I just didn't like how it came out. But like, literally no one cares. Like, don't waste your money. So I actually took the bouquet that Kendall proposed to me with, which was this beautiful basket of flowers, and I took off all of those rose petals and I just like air dried them, because those like dried flowers can cost so much money, and it's literally free if you have access to flowers. I'm literally holding a dead rose right now. If you just and you have like free rose petals, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how much our wedding cost. I'm actually not 100% sure because there were lots of moving parts and it was 4 years ago, but we definitely saved money on our wedding using these things, and I hope that you can as well. And just know that celebrations are really about more of the effort that's put in, and the more people who can be involved, the more special it is. It's really not a display of wealth, and I think you'll enjoy it a lot more if you put yourself into it. I really feel like value is found in the effort that we put into things, and so find the value in making things with your hands and getting your bridesmaids involved and getting your family and your community involved. And the most special things about my wedding, besides marrying the love of my life, are all of the ways that people came in and made it such a beautiful community effort. It really just was such a special time. Okay, reminiscing over. Subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.